Hey, it is the day after Daytona 100 and I'm all bundled up because I'm getting ready to go stand in the ocean to cool my legs down before I travel all day. So, the race went really well. I have to say the biggest thing is that my hip flexor fixes worked like a charm. It was, I had to spend probably the first 30 miles really focusing on everything I was doing. I couldn't talk. I told my friend John, I said, I got to focus on what I'm doing. I can't really, we can run together, but I'm not going to be talking. I'm going to be focused on what I'm doing. And he went and ran his own thing for that period of time. And I just really had to be in my own zone and focus on like 4 things I was doing differently and that I had to do to be able to finish the race. So while everybody else was, I don't know, talking and chatting and doing other things, I was very focused on what I was doing, and that's what I needed to do. So I did that, and I got it to where all those 4 things were very automatic and comfortable, and just the way I was running after about 30 miles, that's the way that works. And so I could think I needed to focus on it less for it to work right. So I could actually free my mind up a little bit. I ended up running, John and I traded. I would catch up to him in an aid station. He would leave, catch up to him in an aid station. And finally, about 50 miles, maybe 50-mile aid station, we started running together and ran pretty much the rest of the race together, which is so fun because we don't get all that many chances to run together anymore. And I think he's good company for me anyway on the trail. And I really do love this course. I know it's a lot of asphalt and a lot of concrete, but pretty much all asphalt and concrete. But there was one section of like a couple yards of dirt where they were doing some construction, and the other runner and I, who hit that spot at the same time, joked that this was going to be the most comfortable spot on the whole entire course. And I'm really a technical mountains running through the woods kind of person, but I really do love this course because it's point to point, and my curiosity is there's always something ahead to look at, and that just gets you down the shore. There's always something different, and the variety, it's not like it's all the same and just a variety in the same. The variety in what you're seeing, and we go through wildlife reserves, we go through past very, very, very expensive houses, we go past houses that are about to wash away into the sea, through towns, past bars at Flagler Beach, at high peak moment on Saturday night. So it's just a fun race. It's a lot of pounding on the joints, and that's really why John and I started doing a lot of walking. About 70 to 80 miles, we started incorporating a lot of walking. My run was not that fast anyway, so my run ended up being about as fast as my walk, so that worked out really well. A little bit less pounding, and we just really power walked it the rest in, keeping an eye on the time to make sure that we were going to be able to finish, and we were not in any hurry. I don't even know what my finish time was, but it was not too far before cutoff, but we knew we would finish, and we just took our time and had fun and talked and chatted and got to the finish. And I made him run at the end. I made him run at the very end, and my body did not want to run. My body was kind of locked into that power hiking phase. So anyway, that's kind of how the whole race went. There were so many little things we saw along the way. I couldn't even name them all, and so many little experiences, but it was a ton of fun. It was out of my norm. This race is very much out of my norm, and I just really enjoy it for that, and for it spiced my running up, so I'm not running through brown woods in the wintertime all the time. I get the sunshine. We had great weather. It was, 60s and 70s. It's pretty darn chilly out here right now, and there's a good wind chill, but there's sun. So I get the sunshine, and it's nice to have a race that I ran this solo. A lot of runners, most of the runners, 100-mile runners, had crews. I ran this solo with drop bags, and of course crews helped us out quite a bit, and that is such a community feel that I really love about this race too. It's much more of a, I don't know, just a community. We're all doing this together. All the crews pitching in to help other runners whenever they need. Like, I would roll up to a water stop, and if there wasn't enough, there were plenty of crews there that would be delighted to like offer me, like, here's some water, and would you like this food, and would you like this, and can I give you this, do you need anything else? Like, it was just so fun getting to know runners and crews and all of that. And that's what I experienced last year too about this race. And that's one thing I really, really, really super enjoy about this race, is just we are all in this together, even the crews very much. And it's very much a shared experience. So anyway, that's just off the top of my head. Right now, I think the main physical leftovers are just the general stiffness and probably soreness you have after 100. I did some stretching last night, some light stretching, took some Advil, and was really able to get some sleep. I haven't been sleeping really well after hundreds in the last several years, but I was able to get some really good sleep last night, so I feel pretty good. Anyway, and the walking helped, I'm sure. The walking helped keep me from any excess pounding on my 60-year-old joints, which they probably appreciate today. But anyway, I had a blast. It was a great weekend, and once I got that 30 miles of those things I needed to do to be able to finish the way I was running, once I got that down, the rest was pretty much, all right, let's get this done, and went really well. So good race report. Can't recommend this race highly enough. It's just a fun weekend. So I get to end the year at a nice round 145 100-mile finishes, which is nice. 144 is just kind of a little odd. Needed that one more to like round it up to like, okay, this is a nice place to end the year. All right, that's it. That's all I have off the top of my head from Daytona 100. I'm going to go get in the cold water and get ready to head on out. See ya.